Have you ever wanted to decode Inmarsat Aero without lugging around a laptop? Well, so did I, and that's why I built PocketAERO, an Inmarsat Aero decoder for Android based on Aero. The app was originally designed for tablets, but I went ahead and scaled down the UI as well to make it fit on phone screens, thus making it truly a pocket portable application. First thing we'll do is press the connect button, and you'll see it asks for access to our RTL-SDR. And I'm just going to scroll down and change our color palette here because I prefer this one. And now when we press the decode on button, you're going to see that the spectrum zooms in for us so that we can then select the signal that we're looking to listen into. So here I've selected a 1200 baud signal, and we are currently decoding that in PocketAERO. So you can see that we have some signal units or SUs that are populating in the next tab here, and we'll just let that go for a little while. So this is the 1200 baud P channel. We also have the 600 baud channel. If we come over to that channel, you'll see some similar data coming in. You're not going to see a lot of super interesting data, however. There's nothing like ACARS or voice on these particular channels, but they are decodable, and so I did go ahead and port the decoders for these modes as well, just because Aero had them, and I think they should be accessible to anybody who wants them on Android as well. And so if we hit the decode button again, this will zoom out the spectrum for us. And we're going to move over to some ACARS channels further up the band on Inmarsat. And we switch over to 10500 baud because that is the baud rate for the particular ACARS channels that we're listening to. And I've noticed that with center tuning, it sometimes is a little finicky to get a lock. So sometimes I tap to the left or to the right of the signal. That helps tune it in a little bit, it helps everything lock, and you will begin receiving ACARS data. And within a moment here, you should see that we have a lock and that we are now finally getting some ACARS messages coming into the PocketAERO application. And so we're going to go through all the tabs here in just a moment, but let's go ahead and look at 8400 baud as well, because that's where the Aero voice channels are kept. Now I did have some trouble getting some good recordings of 8400 baud Aero voice. Now that being said, it does work over the air quite well. I have been having issues just locally with a recorded signal. I've been replaying that back into the application, and it just happens to be a weak signal, so I will have to do some better captures in the future. And of course, I'd love to see feedback from all my viewers and users of all the applications that I've made over the years. If you're interested, patrons get a copy of this for free. Otherwise, the source is open. It's available to everyone under GPL 3.0. If you'd like a copy of the APK, it's available for $5, just to help offset cost and time that I've put into the application, as well as the help with development. And then, of course, patrons get that application for free. So if you happen to be a patron, there is a coupon code to get that for free. Now, with all of that being said, let's take a look at the different tabs that we have here. There is the SUS tab, which have all of our signal units, and you can see there's various information about those units there. We have our ACARS tab, which is filled with ACARS data that we decoded from the 10100 baud ACARS channels. We also have a plane tab, and the plane tab will show us any aircraft that we have directly or indirectly heard of or heard from. And so this is just an interesting way to see where a call came from, where a packet came from, or just to see what aircraft you've actually heard while you're listening to these various Aero channels. And I'm working to do some things like voice follow, among other things as well. So I want to have this set up so that it will automatically follow voice channels for you. To do that, I'm going to have to get out into the field more where I have better access to line of sight, and I'll be able to get some better captures of the satellite where I can actually do this kind of decoding work and make the application better over time. I hope you guys found that interesting, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!